What's going on, everybody? James Wayne with Steer Your Mind, and welcome to another video. Now, before I begin, make sure you like the video, comment down below what video you want me to do next, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel for more content. And let me begin. Now, in this video, I basically want to talk about how money can lower your self-esteem, because even from my experience, and I'm sure all of you have experienced this, to where you've gone into the grocery store or in the mall, and you went into a clothing store and you see something you really want. You have this blouse or these pair of jeans that cost, let's say, like 25 bucks, but you settle for the pair of jeans that cost 15 bucks. But let me explain. It's not like you can save money. Like, saving money is cool, but if those pair of jeans or that blouse was something that you were longing for, something that you really wanted for a while, and that you had your heart set on it, but you seem to stop yourself from fulfilling that pleasure of buying what you want, to settle for something less because it costs less. Now, again, let me explain. You can save money. There's nothing wrong with saving money. But if you have something you really wanted, if you have like those Jordans you wanted, and you seen the price, but you say, okay, I'm gonna get Reebok. They're 30 bucks lower. I'm just gonna get them and walk out the store. And the difference between the two, what I just explained, is on the other side of the fence, right? Now, you go to a dollar store, and I do this sometimes. You go to the dollar store, you just get things that small things like toothpaste, toothbrush, whatever, deodorant. It's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with saving money. It's nothing wrong with just doing that. I know how it is, so there's nothing wrong with that. But you have to, if you want something in life, you have to just go get it, which also, like this up here, you actually have these feelings and this excitement when you finally buy something you want. It don't matter the price. Like, you have this feelings up here when you buy something you want. But when you buy something that you don't want, you feel something else too. You feel a low self-esteem coming, and you feel like you're not worth that item that you really want. Now, if you want to buy or purchase that item you really want, you have to put aside the money problem. Like, everyone has money problems. There's money problems all over the world, which is a big paradigm shift. And you have to live life. You can't cheat yourself. You got to treat yourself. It's an old saying, to where you're cheating yourself out of the wonders and fulfillments of life, where you work so hard, every week. You get a paycheck every week, and you want that paycheck to accommodate for something. You don't want to just keep the money, save the money, and just withdraw from your happiness or whatever you want. Now, there's nothing wrong with, like, if you have a light bill or water bill you need to pay, and you can't buy those $100 Jordans, that's understandable right there. Like, right there, that's understandable. You can hold off on that. You can pay the light bill, pay whatever you need to pay. But if you have the money, let's say you have the money, and you're thinking, like, you would, even if you have the money, even if you have $1,000, like some people, are so cheap to where they're um they're in such a broke mindset to where you have the money. It's like a selfish mindset. Like you have the money to buy it, but you're withdrawing from it because you're afraid that it's too much money being spent. And what that does when you don't purchase something because it's a $2 or $3 difference, like even with small things, like if you really wanted if you really like what's that deodorant, if you really like Old Spice or Degree, whatever, and you prefer to get the deodorant that costs a little less, the cheap brand, like the generic brand, you're cheating yourself there too, um, because the generic brands, you know, some generic brands are good, like generic cereal is good, you know, like certain things are good generically. Um, like there's certain cereals, there's certain foods that duplicate the name brands. You know, it's just as good as the name brands, some items. But when it comes to things that, now I draw the line when it comes to things you put on your skin, like generic brands like that, things you put on your skin, your toothpaste, you know, things that you, I don't know, like that has more chemicals in it. Like, of course, with food, I try to be picky on some foods with chemicals, but I'm saying like there's more chemicals in toothpaste and deodorant than most foods. So it's like since there's more chemicals, if you have a generic brand, like a generic brand, and it's a chemical, I might break out. You might break out. You might get pimples. You might get something. So that's why I'm kind of iffy on generic deodorant or toothpaste. Your mouth might swell up. Or whatever. But going back to the money thing, you have to excuse me. You have to treat yourself, not cheat yourself. Don't cheat yourself out of what you want. Spend your money freely. Don't hesitate when you spend your money. Spend your money freely. Um, and I had to work on this myself because it was a time in my life where I was unhappy and I just wanted to hoard my money and didn't want to. It's like the negative feelings or depression or whatever you're going through. It's like it keeps you from wanting to feel the pleasure of life, even buying something you want. And when you withdraw from buying what you want, you're actually withdrawing your happiness too. So keep that in mind. But that's it for this video. I didn't want to make it too long. Again, make sure you comment, like, subscribe to the channel for more content. And I appreciate you for stopping by. And you have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Peace.